Hi guys, Brandy Lee here. In today's video, I want to talk to you about visualization. And I want to show you 4 ways that you can use this creative technique to better your life, as well as give you some helpful hints. Okay, so for those that are unfamiliar, visualization is a way of using mental imagery to see yourself and your life as you want it to be. It is purposeful, intentional, and a conscious directing of energy to then help bring about a desired outcome. Okay, so with that being said, let's jump into the 4 ways that you can use it to improve your life. First up is manifestation. Now, this is the most well known use of visualization. And I think this goes without saying, but I am going to mention it anyway, is that, visualization is just a piece of the manifesting puzzle. Okay. Without some sort of action on your part, nothing will manifest. I think we all know this. However, let's take an example. Let's say you're in the market for a new vehicle, right? So aside from visiting dealerships or car lots and test driving or even shopping online, see that vehicle that you want, see it in your mind. Okay, see the color, the make, model. Notice how it smells. Notice how you feel while driving it. Right? See yourself going to that car lot, picking it up, handing over the money, signing the paperwork. See yourself being handed the keys. Literally put yourself in the driver's seat as if you own it. Okay. So the physical action combined with the mental focus of whatever it is that you desire is going to help bring it to you, attract it to you sooner. Okay. So that's the first way it can improve our lives, help our lives. Manifestation. Number 2, preparation. So let's say, okay, so you can use visualization when you go to start a new activity or something that you've never done before, right? You've got no experience in it whatsoever. So let's say, for instance, you want to learn how to play guitar, okay? You've never done it before. You don't know anything about it. So you can use visualization as a way to kind of mentally practice before you take it on in the physical. Okay. So let's say see yourself picking up the guitar, see yourself holding it. Notice how comfortable it feels in your hands, right? See yourself knowing all the chords, right? And you're plucking the strings with ease. Imagine yourself playing your favorite song, right, with confidence. And even while you do so, imagine hearing other people comment like, "Oh my God, you're so great. You're such a natural. Why don't you teach me?" All these things can help kind of increase your confidence, so that when you go to take it on in the physical, you know, you're kind of like you've already done half the battle. I mean, you're going to be well on your way. It doesn't mean that you'll start from nowhere. You've done that mental practice. So it is a big assistance to us in that way. That's number 2, preparation. Now, number 3 is healing. Okay. This is, in my opinion, the most underrated way to use visualization. Excuse me. So, okay, our physical form, right, and every cell it contains responds to our thoughts. Okay, the physical body, it listens to you. Okay, it listens to you. So, we are mostly comprised of energetic bodies. Okay, these would comprise our mental, emotional, and spiritual states. Okay, these energetic bodies extend from our physical form, right? We know these, all of these combined as our aura. Okay, well, the physical form. Okay, so it is the densest form that we have. Okay, and it can be considered to be the farthest one out, if that makes sense. So everything starts within, right? Starts within and then it works its way out. Okay, so that means that our physical health is then determined by our thoughts and our feelings. Okay, so when we have an issue in our physical form, then we, you know, to address that, what better way than in our mind? Okay, so let's say, for instance, you have been diagnosed with some form of cancer, right? I mean, it affects millions of people all over the world every day. So even having that diagnosis, okay, one quick thing I want to say is never attach yourself to any disease that has been, or any diagnosis of an illness, okay, because you're not that illness. That's just a side note. But in terms of using visualization, is that, see your body as, or see yourself as happy, healthy, and whole. See your body in optimal health, right? It's full of energy. See those cells working together to bring about total wellness for your entire body. See yourself loving your body and what it can do for you, right? Because in this lifetime, we only have one body, right? It works with us. See yourself being in tune with your body and know that it doesn't attack itself. It doesn't work against you. Okay. It wants to work in harmony with you. So see yourself in this loving, healthy relationship with your form. See yourself full of energy, full of life, running and jumping and doing all the things that, you feel like you couldn't do prior to this or after this diagnosis. Now, I will say, keeping in line with the physical action on your part, when we talked about in the manifestation, is that, you know, when you visualize to then bring about health, um, this is important to do in conjunction with, okay, um, proper diet, exercise, your doctor's recommendations. Okay, absolutely, all of those things combined will help balance you out and get you disease free in no time. Okay, but it is a collaborative effort. So, again, visualization, just a supplement, right? To kind of help you, accelerate that healing process. Okay. Now, that's number 3. Number 4 is eliminating fear. Okay. Visualization is a great way to help give you an added boost of encouragement, kind of like a mental pep talk. Like, it can get you you can psych yourself up to do something that you are afraid of, fearful of. Okay. So, for instance, let's say that you have a fear of public speaking, right? It's a pretty common fear for a lot of people. So, um, imagine you're confidently walking into a room, right? And you're standing in front of a group of people that are just super excited to hear you talk. Okay, right? You notice imagine the smiles on their faces, right? And notice how their body language is real warm and inviting. Okay. Um, and imagine how smoothly, the words are just flowing from your mouth, right? There's no ums and likes and all of that stuff. I mean, you're clicking along. And then you notice how people are they're hanging on your every word. I mean, they're so into what you're saying. And then, run through the entire speech, right? From start to finish. And then at the end, right? Imagine you get this standing ovation, right? And imagine how you feel afterwards, right? You feel proud, successful, right? You're at the feeling of accomplishment, right? Of doing something that you thought that you couldn't do before. So another great way that visualization can help us improve our lives. Now, let's get into some helpful hints. Okay, so I've got 4 helpful hints here. First one is get clear. Okay, so when visualization is most effective when you know what you want. Okay, it is very hard to visualize something when you're either confused or you're open to anything. Okay, you have to, I mean, the whole point to visualization, right, is to then bring about that desired outcome that we mentioned earlier. But if you are unsure as to what you want that outcome to be, then gaining clarity is going to be priority number 1. Okay. That's the first one. Get clear. Okay, so number two is helpful hint number two would be relax. Okay, so when you start any visualization exercise, first thing to do is take a moment, maybe put your hand on your heart, slow down your heart rate, just take a couple of deep breaths and get calm. Okay, get super relaxed, peaceful, even. You cannot visualize. Let me say, it is hard to visualize when you are in a heightened state of emotions, or when you're in a negative state of emotions. Visualization at those times, it simply won't work, okay? Because all you're going to be doing is creating pressure and tension within your energetic system, okay? So relax, take it easy, and then you'll be well on your way. Okay. Okay. So the third helpful hint is be specific. Okay. This is very important because when it comes to visualizing, whatever it is that is the object or the outcome of your visualization, if applicable, try to use all five senses. Okay. Imagine what it looks like, what it sounds like, smells like, tastes like, and especially what it feels like. And when I say feels like, I'm talking about your feelings while you're doing it, or you're in there, you're in the visualization. Notice how you feel, because it's these very subtle but very vivid and important details. That's what's going to bring your visualization to life. Okay, that's helpful hint number three. Now, number four, do it often. Okay, they tell us all the time, practice makes perfect, right? Well, when it comes to visualizing, repetition and consistency are the key. Okay, and this is kind of like what we mentioned earlier. Everything begins from within and then works its way out. So when you're visualizing constantly and you're keeping that image or images in the forefront of your mind, then you are helping to increase the likelihood of it coming to fruition. So there you have 4 helpful hints and ways that you can use visualization to help improve your life. Now, before I go, I want to leave you with a very empowering quote by Napoleon Hill, which I think sums up visualization perfectly. It states, "Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve." So there you have it. If you guys enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up or let me know in the comments below. I created this channel for 3 reasons. I want to inspire you to live in spirit, empower you to live your fullest potential, and uplift you with information that will help expand your consciousness. I post videos weekly, usually on Fridays, about metaphysics, spirituality, and numerology. So if those are some things that you're into too, then subscribe. I would love to have you. Till next time, bye-bye.